Hello, Shalom Aleichem. Welcome back for another lesson in Hebrew numbers. Lesson 2, the cardinal numbers 11 through 19. This is just a continuation of where we left off in lesson 1, which covered the numbers 1 through 10. So let us begin. For this lesson, we have the same basic chart as last time. With our Arabic numerals, or familiar Arabic numerals on the right, and our Hebrew numerals on the left. In this column we have Zachar, which is masculine, and we have Nekeva in this column, which is feminine. Okay, the number 11 in Zachar, in masculine, Achad Asar. Achad Asar. In feminine, Achat Esrei, Achat Esrei. And we write it as Yud Aleph. Yud being the Hebrew numeral for 10, Aleph being the Hebrew numeral for 1. 10 plus 1, 11. Those who have followed along in my other series, Introduction to Reading Hebrew, have already come across this and are probably familiar with the number system, at least how we write them. Okay, let's go further. 12. Shnaim Asar. Shnaim Asar. That's masculine. Feminine. Shtaim Esrei. Shtaim Esrei. That's feminine. And we write it as Yud Bet. Yud 10, Bet 2. Yud Bet 12. 13. Shlosha Asar. Shlosha Asar. And then the feminine, Shalosh Esrei. Shalosh Esrei. And we write this as Yud Gimel. Yud 10, Gimel 3. 13. 14. Arba'a Asar. Arba'a Asar. And the Nekeva, Arba Esrei. Arba Esrei. And we write that as Yud Dalet. Yud 10, Dalet 4. Yud Dalet 14. Okay, further, 15. Chamisha Asar. Chamisha Asar. And then the feminine, Chamesh Esrei. Chamesh Esrei. And we write that as Tet Vav. Now, I covered this, I discussed this in my other series, Introduction to Reading Hebrew, but let me tell you what's going on here again. So normally we would follow an order, so Yud Dalet, and then we'd go to Yud and Hey, which would be 15. Yud 10, Hey 5, that would be 15. However, the Yud and Hey are part of, they're an independent name of God itself, but they're also part of the Tetragrammaton, the 4-letter name of God, the special name of God in the Hebrew Bible, which is spelled Yud and Hey, Vav and Hey. So we don't write it that way for fear, we just a general religious sensitivity that the Jews have. We don't write it for fear that we might take it into a place that's not so respectful, or we might, after we are finished with our grocery list or whatever it is that we're writing, we might throw it in the garbage, and that would not be respectful to the name of God. Therefore, we alter our normal numbering system, and instead of writing Yud and Hey, 10 and 5, we write Tet and Vav. 9 and 6. Just like Yud and Hey, 10 and 5 equals 15, so too Tet Vav equals 15. Okay? And the same holds true for this number, 16. We also go out of our normal numbering system, but let's go ahead and read these first. 16. Shisha Asar. Shisha Asar. And then feminine, Sheish Esrei. Sheish Esrei. And we would write that Tet Zayin, Tet being the Hebrew numeral 9, and Zayin being the Hebrew numeral 7. 9 plus 7 equals 16. Okay. 17. Shiva Asar. Shiva Asar. And in the Nekeva, Shva Esrei. Shva Esrei. And we're back to our normal writing system. Yud, Zayin. Yud being the Hebrew numeral for 10, and Zayin being the Hebrew numeral 7. Yud Zayin, 17. 18. Shmona Asar. Shmona Asar. And in the feminine, Shmoneh Esrei. Shmoneh Esrei. And we write it Yud Chet. Yud 10, Chet 8. Sometimes you will see that Jews, if there is a lucky number in Hebrew, it is the number 18. Frequently, when Jews give charity, it's common practice to give it in increments of 18, 18, 36, so on and so forth. The reason being is that the word chai, spelled chet yud, is life. And we're told that in the Bible, in the Torah, that we should choose life. So chet and yud spell out the word life. And in their numerical value, the gematria value of that word is 18. So sometimes you will see 18 a lot, just as a kind of a folk practice. Sometimes there are those people, on occasion you'll see the number 18 written as Chet Yud, as opposed to Yud Chet. Again, it's just another sensibility, another folk way. You'll come across that. Okay, Yud Chet, 18. And finally, 19, Tisha Asar, Tisha Asar, and Tisha Esrei. Tisha Esrei. And finally, that is written as Yud Tet. Yud 10, Tet 9. Yud Tet 19. Again, I want to remind you that these are gendered. Again, this column were the masculine, and this column were the feminine. Hebrew is a gendered language, so you would want there to be agreement between the nouns and adjectives and verbs. So if you were counting something, you would want to apply the correct gender number to whatever noun you're applying it to. Okay, next time we will be dealing with our series of tens numbers. That would be 10, 20, 30, 40, so on and so forth. I hope you'll join me. Kol Tuv, Hatzlacha Rabba. Keep learning.